Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Stockliff here, and we got some Homefront gameplay for you all. And I don't actually use the XM10 rifle just yet. I know that people haven't wanted to see a little bit something different, but you know, well, really, I haven't been posting Homefront at all, so I guess it really doesn't matter that much. So basically, today I'm just going to discuss, since most people probably don't play Homefront, I'm going to discuss it with you. Discuss what some of the best weapons are into the game, and compare a few different how to spend your battle points wisely is what I should say. So your weapon of choice right off the bat should probably be an M4. I'm level 50 or around level 50, and I still use the M4. It's really personal preference, whatever attachment you want to use on your gun. I mean, it's always been personal preference, but I'm used to the red dot sights, and so that's what I'm going to use. For the most part, you start with holographic once you get, well, yeah, the holographic once you get about 5 kills. That's that. Nothing more. I think a silencer comes at like 25 or something like that. It might even be 75, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But I always prefer just the standardized red dot sight. And if you're looking, I always say this: if it's a long range map such as Crossroads, and there's a few others in there that's fairly long range, but if it's a short range map like Lowlands or Cul-de-sac, then you want to go with maybe a submachine gun, maybe a Diablo or Vector. Even though those are the only two choices for submachine guns, they're both very, very effective. And I've said before that whenever inside that update video, that Homefront videos will normally be around, you know, double-digit minutes, and this one finished with 7 minutes, and by the time I cut it down, I even left the helicopter in here, and by the time I cut it down, it was 5 minutes and 30 some seconds. So I figured, why not choose this gameplay? Because I had a friend with me, Triple. He's a good friend of mine, so I played with him, and we got this game over with pretty quickly. And hopefully, if Homefront's well received with people on this channel, that I'll begin posting it again like I was. I was posting up, like, I was bored of Black Ops at the time, and so I just started like posting up Homefront because that's what I was into at the time. And now that I'm getting back into it, getting back to the swing of things, and people are starting to play this game again, you know, why not? Maybe people want to see it. So. And right here, it's always good to kill yourself inside this situation, but since I already had a lot of battle points saved up anyways, and I could always pick some people off, like right here, you kind of always blend in, and if the red name tags weren't inside the game, this would be fairly easy. So, it'd be fairly easy to blend in, and for some reason, I think the KPA, which is the Korean forces, something like that, and they're harder to see, honestly. The American, or the USA, of course, the American allies, whatever, anybody that fights on the United States side is pretty easy to see, for the most part. So, I don't know the ifs, ands, or buts about that, but I think they're a little bit easier to see, so. But I guess red name tags pretty much reveal that, and yeah, if you're looking to start out with this game, an M4 is an excellent choice. I started out with no attachment instead of one game, got the holographic side, and I mean it's pretty much simple from there. I don't know anything else that I can say to you. And right here, I had two choices to either use this chopper or to use a tank. Now let me tell you how to spend your battle points wisely. I wouldn't go, once you're like ranked up enough, I wouldn't go with the ordinary choices like the Piranha or the standard Jeep. Those choices are fine and all, but why waste your battle points when you can get something like this or Abrams? The Abrams in this chopper is what you want to spend your battle points on, because as you can see, this chopper is absolutely going to town. And when I would normally use a tank like at all times, the Abrams especially, because I can cap flags. But since I had such a good team behind me, I went with the chopper because I knew we weren't going to lose that many flags, and I can protect flags. Tanks are good for capping flags and defending flags, sorry, on the ground. That's kind of a mouth spew there. Didn't mean for that. And, you know, I normally go with the tanks, but, you know, team's leading, why not go with the chopper? And it can defend flags too. Don't get me wrong. So, this commentary is almost come to a close. Tell me if you'd like to see some more Homefront, and as well as leave some of the questions. I'm thinking about doing a Homefront Q&A session where I answer questions about Homefront. So any questions that you might have about Homefront, I'll gladly answer them. And Triple spied this guy out right here. He called him out from, I think he was using the UAV or the Parrot drone. I'm not sure. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, and make sure you leave your questions. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.